Prime Minister Honorable Jeremiah Manele defends his decision to reassign Honorable Lensie Vokia to the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Survey following internal controversy and mounting public expectation for stronger disciplinary action. Minister Vokia in May this year was involved in an unauthorized trip to Vietnam and the controversial signing of an MOU with the SI Group. The SEZ bill was passed by Parliament on 26 May 2025. The following day, Minister Vokia and his delegation departed for Hanoi. By 2 June 2025, a sweeping MOU had been signed with the Vietnam-based SI Group, naming the group as strategic advisor, priority investor and global promoter of Solomon Islands' first special economic zone. Honorable Manele, during his office press conference today, says the decision he has made was not a light decision.
I understand that many expected a stronger disciplinary measure. The decision was not made lightly. Followed internal discussions within our coalition government, the Government of National Unity and Transformation, or GNUT, which I lead. It was made with a broader national interest in mind as well. Leadership sometimes requires looking beyond what is expected to consider what is necessary. This reshuffle was not about excusing the breach of cabinet processes. It was a deliberate and considered response, one that upholds the principle of accountability while safeguarding the unity and stability of government. In a coalition setting where multiple parties and interests must work together, leadership often involves balancing principle with practicability. Our priority, ladies and gentlemen, remains clear, and that is unity and stability. These are the essential foundations upon which we build progress. Without them, the implementation of policies and the delivery of services are compromised. Political differences are a natural part of our democracy, but they must not threaten the cohesion or effectiveness of government. Minister Vokia remains a member of our coalition.
Prime Minister Manele reiterated his commitment to responsible governance, noting that political differences must not compromise the functionality of government.
The reassignment reflects our approach to maintaining stability, ensuring the government continues to function effectively, and enabling us to stay focused on the reform agenda. The Government of National Unity and Transformation was formed following the 2024 general elections, as you know. It brings together political parties and independent members with a shared commitment to advancing peace, stability, and inclusive development. Coalition politics will always involve diversity of thought and differing approaches. That is the nature of democracy. But my commitment remains to govern responsibly, guided by our nation's long-term interests and with a steady focus on delivering outcomes that matter to the people of Solomon Islands.